怖かったでしょ。もう安心ですよ。メア王子。
Dina, まだ。
When it comes to romance, anime plots like to discover a variety of themes. One of the most popular ones is when a bad guy falls in love with a good girl in an anime. Today, Mad World brings you the top 10 anime which follow this theme, so you could look into which anime to watch next. Be sure to watch the top 3 anime on our list. You might want to add them to your watch list. Before we start, subscribe to Mad World and click the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest videos.
Devils?
That's right. That's what we call vampires. Your mouth, it's bleeding.
Number 10. Devil's Line. This anime features vampires which secretly exist among society. They do not require blood to survive, but extreme emotions can immensely increase their bloodlust, turning them into uncontrollable monsters. Tsukasa Taira, a 22-year-old university student, finds out her longtime friend is a vampire after a tense confrontation with Yuki Anzai, a human and vampire hybrid. Her friend is arrested, and Tsukasa soon finds herself drawn to Anzai, who reluctantly reciprocates her feelings. But this unconventional romance proves difficult to maintain as Anzai struggles to control his monstrous instincts that wish to devour his girlfriend.
This is her blood.
Number 9. Kanojo ga flag wo oraretara. In visual novels, an imaginary flag is defined as an event that serves as a turning point for the whole story. High school student Suta Hatate can see these flags above a person's head, whether it by a romance flag or a death flag. She has the ability to bring the flags down and avoid certain events from happening. He has even prevented deaths using these powers. But after a past accident with him as a sole survivor, he begins to believe that only misfortune will befall those who are near him, and ultimately avoids making friends. But everything changes when he transfers to a new school. After toppling another death flag, his classmate Nanami Knight Bladefield notices his powers and tries to learn more about him, promising that she'll remain at his side no matter what. Thus, Suta's journey makes new friends and acquaintances while uncovering the mysteries of his ability, which might as well have deeper, unknown secrets.
Ich habe meinen Eltern erzählt, dass ich mit Hotaru verreisen würde. Das wird deine erste Sex.
Number 8. Netsuzou Trap. In this anime, 2 high school students named Yuma Okazaki and Hotaru Mizushina are friends from childhood. With their respective boyfriends, Takeda and Fujiwara, their lives couldn't be more perfect. From playing in school to going on group dates, it seems that nothing can break their bond. However, during one such group date, Hotaru makes an unexpected move. While Takeda and Fujiwara are distracted, she begins stroking Yuma's thighs. Taken aback by this peculiar action, Yuma awkwardly retreats to the toilets, followed shortly by her aggressor. Now in private, Hotaru forces the innocent Yuma into a locked cubicle and whispers into her ear, "You'll be more nervous with a boy. I'll help you practice." With that set, the 2 girls soon realize that they are more interested in each other than their boyfriends, and soon enough their lives begin to change.
Keine Angst vor mir zu haben. Hast du das neulich etwa ernst genommen?
Zuerst vielleicht gar nicht.
Many more anime still to go. Check out number 7.
I don't want to hurt you.
You are one twisted perv, man.
Number 7. Sankarea. In this anime, Chihiro Furuya is obsessed with zombies and all he wants is an undead girlfriend. His obsession comes in handy when his cat dies, which he decides to resurrect. He is convinced by a rich girl named Ria Sanka, who he finds yelling into an old well apparently every day about her oppressive life. After receiving poisonous flowers from Ria's garden, he successfully brings his cat back to life. Meanwhile, Ria drinks the potion, unaware of its success, and attempts to end her burdened life. But instead of killing her, its effects linger on, and her death from a fatal accident causes her to be reborn as a zombie. With Chihiro's help, Ria strives to adjust to her new lifestyle. For Chihiro, his zombie girlfriend was a dream come true, but his life becomes stranger than usual as he deals with Ria's odd new cravings and unforeseen consequences of her transformation. The anime features great plots that you would just love.
I've always questioned your sanity, but I never knew you were this crazy!
I just wish I could take you someplace nicer than this, you know?
なんだヒムロ。
私、あなたのこと好きみたい。
Number 6. Rikei ga koi ochita no de shoumei shitemeti. In this anime, a daring pair of quick-witted Saitama University scientists aim to prove the concept of love with science. One day, the bold and beautiful Ayami Himuro outwardly declares that she is in love with Shinya Yukimura, her fellow logical scientist. But it is soon revealed that the duo is clueless in the dealings of love. Thus, the pair begin to conduct detailed experiments on one another to test the human characteristics that indicate love and discern whether they demonstrate these traits towards each other. As Himuro and Yukimura begin their intimate analysis, can the two scientists successfully quantify the feelings they express for each other?
そして顔のほてり。
若年性の更年期障害ね。んなわけねえだろ。
女なら見境なく興奮してしまうクソ野郎。
Hold on a sec. Hey, champ, what do you want to do today? Put your lights out! I thought so.
Number 5. Sato no hanayome. During his summer vacation, middle school student Nagasumi Michishio was swimming at Mio-sun Beach when his leg suddenly cramps. No one notices his desperate screams for help, and so he begins to drown in the ocean. Luckily, a mermaid appears and saves his life just in time. That same night, Nagasumi is visited by his savior, a girl named Sun Sato, who is a mermaid from a Yakuza family. As it turns out, under Mermaid Law, a mermaid whose identity is revealed to a human must be punished by execution. And the only way to avoid this is if Nagasumi marries Sun or dies by the hands of Guzaburo, Sun's father and boss of the Seto clan. With no option left, Nagasumi takes her hand in marriage. Now the newlyweds face the difficult task of keeping their relationship secret. Between Guzaburu's unending attempts on Nagasumi's life and the eccentric antics of a slew of antagonists, a genuine love sprouts between the two as they adapt to their new life. The anime is hilarious at parts and has the perfect amount of innocent romance.
This stuff is potent!
Wait!
あたらも大変よな。
リーノ戻ってこないね。ナレクとメア王子ともはぐれたまま。
Number 4. Dame X Prince Anime Caravan. Annie is a princess from a minor nation called Inako. She had been sent to the signing ceremony in Selenfallen, meant to bring peace to the nations of Miladonia, a mighty military country, and Selenfallen, a powerful theocracy. When she enters the site of the ceremony, Annie meets the beautiful Selenfallen Prince Ruse, who she almost mistakes for a girl due to his sheer beauty. Ruse has a calm demeanor, but their conversation soon devolves into confusion. A perplexed Annie is soon met with the sound of an explosion. The door blows away with a bang, and in walk some even stranger princes. Thus initiates the beginning of her troubles due to these quirky princes in this adventure comedy anime with a dash of romance as well.
お花ちゃん。
で、その誘拐の話をしていた人はどこに？
あ、こちら。
Now, let's view our top 3.
なんで？なんでそんなに？
Number 3. Eiu Haru Ride. Futaba Yoshioka used to be an attractive and popular middle schooler who couldn't care less about anyone's opinion, except Kao Tanaka's, classmate with whom she shared a shelter from rain once. Followed a few other precious and significant memories. She even succeeded at making plans to meet with the quiet and innocent boy at the summer festival, but a simple misunderstanding and Tanaka's subsequent disappearance left her walking the halls of her school friendless. Now in high school, Futaba is not your typical adolescent girl. She becomes determined to be a class favorite this time. She avoids all unwanted attention, and instead of acting cute and feminine, only stands out through her tomboyish behavior and disheveled look. But still, her world is soon turned upside down when the only boy she ever liked unexpectedly comes into her life once again. What's different is that he goes by the name of Kao Mabuchi now. But turns out, there is much more than just his name that has gone through a drastic change.
こうの頑張る理由くらいにはなる。こうが何かに夢中になる。その度よくさけるやだ。
何もいないけど。
Number 2. Ookami, shoujo, to kuro, ouji. Erika Shinohara usually lied about her romantic life to gain respect among her friends. But when asked for her boyfriend's picture one day, she hastily snaps a photo of a handsome stranger, whom her friends recognize as the popular and kind-hearted Kyoya Sata. Now trapped in her own web of lies, Erika explains her predicament to Kyoya to avoid humiliation, hoping he will pretend to be her boyfriend. But turns out Kyoya is not as nice as people said. He's actually a sadist who forces Erika to become his dog in exchange for keeping her secret. Having no choice but to accept his deal, Erika soon begins to see glimpses of the real Kyoya under his fake outer image. And even through all this, she finds herself falling for him, hoping he would reciprocate too one day. Will Kyoya finally make an honest woman out of Erika, or is she destined to be his wolf girl forever? Watch this anime to find out.
いいから、さっさとしろよ。
あいつはよく噛んで食べるタイプだからな。卵焼きは一口平均18回、肉類は一口平均27回。
Number 1. Akun to Kanojo. This anime features the bashful Atsushiro Akun Kagari, who against all odds manages to get the girl of his dreams, the sweet and lovable Non Katagiri. However, his embarrassment for affectionate acts, from giving compliments to exchanging a mere kiss, causes him to act downright mean to Katagiri in their everyday lives. But Akkun is still very much in love, and he shows his admiration for Katagiri in his own way. These include following her just to take her picture, and even eavesdropping in on her conversations. He eventually becomes his own girlfriend's stalker. Luckily for him, Katagiri finds Akkun's action cute and endearing, and knows he doesn't really mean any of his insults. Their close friend Masago Matsuo finds the duo's dynamics quite odd, but Katagiri loves Akkun's tyrant nature just like it is. That's it from our top 10. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give us a like and share the video with your friends. Tell us in the comments below which anime you are looking forward to watching. We would love to hear from you. Subscribe to Mad World and ring the bell icon to stay updated with all our amazing content that you do not want to miss.